We're gonna do this for a little bit before I go to bed. Before I go to bed. For work. Yeah.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequences...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
Now, obviously, we know where we're gonna go. We're going.
This Thursday's seminar on workplace safety has been postponed.
We're going. We're going Pro Reg here.
Hey, good times, huh?
I can't believe it's come to this.
I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do.
You sound paranoid.
And you sound naive.
Jesus. What now? Do you think Cap will start some kind of resistance movement?
Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering. And we're gonna need a leader.
Maybe SHIELD just wants accountability, not power.
Open your eyes. Powerful people are using a tragedy to take over. Cap sees that. If you had any sense, you'd see it too. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to it?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince them?
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence.
I should be willing to come criminals.
I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing.
Warning. Security upgrades are complete. As of midnight tonight...
There are worse things they could do to us than jail time.
If you're scared, feel free to do what you're told. Just don't call yourself a hero anymore.
How long do you think a resistance movement can last?
Cap in charge. As long as it takes.
That simple, huh?
Simple? Yeah. Easy? No. But I know Cap. He'll get us through. Look, you got what you need to know. I got stuff to talk over with these guys.
Hey, you come to a decision yet?
We all know Stanford was tragic, but is this really an answer?
Now, yeah, it is. Stanford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight.
Maybe Cap should be the guy in charge. People look up to him.
Cap threw any chance of peace away when he put those SHIELD agents in the hospital.
It feels like SHIELD was just waiting for an excuse to rein us
He's got a
in.
better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go.
Do you think we could have stopped that lunatic?
Let's not start playing what if. What happened, happened. All we can do now is try to make sure it doesn't happen again. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability is the best way to do that.
Is it now? Ah.
And so, in a worst-case scenario,
Yeah,
we
like
find
Songbird
ourselves
talking
in
to
the
Songbird.
equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other that criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this.
Doesn't seeing Captain America reject the SRA make you think it might be wrong?
There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here.
Isn't the lesser of two evils still evil?
I'm not saying the SRA is evil, but going down a path we know leads to disaster would certainly be irresponsible and foolish.
Our online polls will be open until midnight.
What will happen to those who that defy the
I'm
registration
not
act?
sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed.
Who will be in charge of enforcement?
That's classified, I'm afraid. We can speak more freely about it once you've registered. Now, if you'll excuse me, Songbird and I have some logistics to discuss.
I am Songbird, bitch. Defensive fancy.
Things don't get out of hand.
They probably will. But not me.
All
Yeah.
superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
New York's
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please.
Are there any incentives to registering?
With Stark Tech and S.H.I.E.L.D. muscle backing you up? Count on it. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? Smart move. I'm glad to see you're going through with registration.
Yes, or registered. The law is the law.
Congratulations on making the right choice, heroes. The only one you really had. I'll look forward to working with you.
No! How could you? Cage told me I should have left with him and Iron Fist, but I didn't believe you'd do this. You damn traitors!
Well, looks like your first assignment just walked through the door. Either convince that idiot to register or take him down.
Patriot, you need to calm down and think this through.
Shut up! There's nothing you can say to make me join you. This is for Cap!
Where the hell did all those... Easy.
An unfortunate introduction to government service for you. I'm sorry it had to come to that. Cage and Iron Fist refused to sign and escaped, and they're apparently not alone. I'm just glad you made the correct decision. Let's head back into the main area. We're gonna have our hands full, I expect, and I'm sure Tony will want to thank you personally once he gets back from Washington.
I don't need to tell you that you've made the right choice. You're here, and that means you understand the reality of our situation. You know what we're up against. Who we're up against. We simply can't restore the public's faith in us, while Captain America and his recruits are still playing by the old rules.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to use their expanded authority to keep supervillain activity in check. That leaves us with responsibility for dealing with the rogue heroes.
We need to act decisively to end this fast. We have a few leads, and may be close to identifying one or more locations being used as hideouts by the rebels. Come back here later. By then, we should have something more solid.
I hate that it's come to this, but we have a job to do. We'll reconvene at the briefing station when you're ready.
resistance.